Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw, Hurts. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. He's running up the left side. Jerry Jeudy. And he will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Nets on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. From the pistol, give here to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Now an inside give to Walker. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the pistol, Hurts. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Bears nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. There's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down throw by Williams. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass brought in by Burton. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
180, 180.
Walker on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second and pretty long here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Buying some time left. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. Trimmer.
Hurts looking to throw. There's a screen out for Walker. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. The gun. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The shotgun to give to Swift. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down from the 42. He's got it on the bootleg. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Vegas, Vegas! Finish it up!
Running with Swift out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Line up the design keeper. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. On the run. Deep. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running behind center with Swift. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
The Eagles into the nickel, third down coming. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll throw for it. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He's looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Space on the right. He's got room. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Williams from the gun. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Chicago.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Williams to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down, Bears.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Absolutely fires this one, right side. And he'll score a touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
A 36-yard attempt.
Connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Chooses to bring this one out. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, Kate. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the second half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this second half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Great, set.
The third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Great, set.
Hurts setting up to throw. To Walker on the check down. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
73.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Walker will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Here's Hurts. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Bears 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. He's got him. That's Swift. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you... Go into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Oh, and they fake it. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing to pass it, and it sure backfired there.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Hurts on first down. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts looking to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Walker now from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back now, pressure coming. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
38, Bears 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Williams from the gun. Jump off Popeye's back. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here's Williams again. Odunze's got it right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Vegas!
Working inside the red zone. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air yet again, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. DJ Moore, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the 4th. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Great, set. Trimmer.
They give up the gun to Walker. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hurts. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they get this down to the 28. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Now
Walker. Yeah, nice stop here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd up, Yanni. Crowd up, King, Phil King. No touch.
Staying with Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Great.
Running with Walker again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No touch.
Handoff now to the receiver. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Great. Set.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
Second down.
It's a gain of 2. They're left with 4th and 7.
2-yard gain.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Elliott connects there. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. And in motion, headed right. Williams on 1st down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And this one does not go far.
Number 15, Adunze. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. On play action, here's Williams. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. It's on target to Moore. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears 14 points back. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So, shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Working the sideline. That's Odunze. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Trying to push deep downfield. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet! Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bears 33.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he does! Touchdown! And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the 4th.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles lead by 15 now.
48. Bears 33. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. The left side finds Burden. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down. Bears trying to get everyone set. So they're going quickly here.
At the 47-yard line.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Now we're trying to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Eagles 48. Bears 40.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this is out of bounds, and with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance.
Great.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
No touch.
It's a chance to run it here. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.